Hey y'all, it's Shonda from Dusty Beauty Designs, and today I'm going to make over this really cute, it's just a plastic tray from the Dollar Tree. So I'm just going to sand it off a little bit, and that just kind of scuffs it up a bit just to hold on to that paint that I'm going to use. And I am going to use the Waverly chalk paint in plaster. So I'm just going to paint it on, y'all. And I try to get into all the little crevices, you know, they've got those little, they're kind of like little dots all the way around, trying to get into all those and just give it a really good coat on that first coat. Going to dry this first coat really good because it is going to need a second coat. And I also flip mine over and do the edges because where I'm going to use mine in my house, you're actually going to see the sides. So let's dry it up, and I'll put on the coat on the back, and then I'm going to flip it over and do the second coat. So I'm going to be using these stickers also from the Dollar Tree just to create a really pretty, y'all know my theme is French country, so that's what I'm going to be creating. It's just like a little French country flowered tray. We're going to actually use ours to put our keys in by the door. So that's what I'm doing. Now, I will say, be careful when you're tearing these stickers off or peeling these stickers off of that. They do tend to tear easily in the little edges of them. I have one little tear, which they are also forgiving once you put them on here and can kind of work with them. But I'm just going to kind of put mine offset. I was trying to get it even and trying to get it right on the edge, but easier said than done with those little dots that go all over the top of the tray. So I just decided to kind of, you know, just let it go with it. Didn't have to be perfect. And now I do make sure that I get it all down in the cracks and those little crevices so that it does not lift on me. These stickers are super, super sticky. So I didn't have to use any Mod Podge or anything like that over it. I'm also going to use a few of the little stickers on this, the little small little flowers on it, and just kind of place those here and there just to give it some little flowers on the edge. And there's no rhyme or reason. I use some of the little leaves and some of the little flowers just on the sides here. use my favorite finishing wax by Behr. This is the Dark Antique. Y'all, I love this stuff. It's the greatest, but it's an antiquing wax, really. And I do a dry brush method, and it not only coats it and seals it, but it also gives it that really pretty look that I like, kind of antiquing look. So I just take a fluffy brush. Actually, I think I'll use just a chipping brush, and I just dip a little bit in, and then I really take most of it off. So you barely have anything on your brush, and then I just start brushing over it, and it just kind of antiques it. And I love the way it looked on those little, I don't know, they remind me of hobnobs, but those little small little raised bubble areas all along the top. I like the way that the wax made that look. It really made them stand out. So after I did all the sides and everything with just this little light coat of waxing, I actually took mine outside and sprayed it with a indoor polyurethane, so it just kind of hardened the surface, just because I'm using it for keys. I didn't want those keys to scratch off the surface on this. So that's it. Super simple, super cute. Everything except for the wax and the paint came from the Dollar Tree. So here's your Dollar Tree makeover. Thank y'all so much for watching me today, and I'll see y'all later.